Hey guys, Mr. Baines here to talk about multiplying and dividing fractions, decimals. First things first, add it to your table of contents. Make sure the date and page number are correct in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. All right. I will be able to learn how to multiply and divide decimals. I will be able to find the product, that's multiplication problems, and quotient, that's division problems, of decimal problems. All right. If you know how to multiply whole numbers, you can just multiply the decimals and follow these steps. So first, ignore the decimal points. Pretend they're not even there. Multiply the numbers using the exact same rules as whole numbers. So just do normal multiplication. After you've finished, add up the total number of digits to the right of decimal points in both numbers and put that many digits to the right of the decimal point in your answer. So first, you ignore these. You do 3.21 times 4. Then you add them up. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 digits after the decimal point. So there need to be 1, 2, 3, 4 digits after the decimal point here. All right, so again, ignore the decimal points. Do 232 times 404. You get 93,728. But then there are 1, 2, 3 digits after the decimal point. So you need to put 3 digits after the decimal point, even if it's a 0. Okay? To prove to yourself that you can do it, go ahead and try these in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. All right, the correct answers are go ahead and pause it if you want to check your answers. Okay, so this one needs to have, this one needs to have 5 digits after the decimal point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This needs to have 5 also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This needs to have 7 digits after the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And same with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Try this one in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. All right. Correct answer is 0.1344. 4 digits after the decimal point. This one must have been a 0. There would have been 5 decimals after the decimal point. Yep. All right. Try this one in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. All right, your answer needs to have 4 decimals after the decimal place. And there it is, 4 decimals after the decimal place. Try this one. Go ahead and pause it. Okay, our answer is going to have 5 decimals after the decimal place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. All right. Now dividing decimals. This one's a little bit trickier. It would be a good idea to write these steps down. You do not have to. So first you need to change this number to a whole number. So it's going to be something less than 1. You need to multiply it by 10 until it's a whole number. Then you need to multiply this number by the same number. So if you multiply this number by 100, you need to multiply this by 100. If you multiply it by 1,000,000, you need to multiply this by 1,000,000. If you just multiply it by 10, you need to multiply this by 10. Then wherever the decimal point is, it goes up into the quotient, just like normal long division. All right, so here's the example. 0.78 divided by 0.02. How do I turn this into a whole number? I have to multiply it by 100, so I have to move that decimal point over 2. So to do that, I also have to multiply this by 100. So instead of doing that, I'm doing 78 divided by 2. I will get the same answer. You could check on a calculator. All right. Okay, and this one just happens to have no decimal points after it. Okay. So 39 of these will fit into this, just like 39 twos will fit into 78. That's how you know you got the correct answer. All right. Just do steps 1 and 2 for these problems. You don't have to solve the whole thing. Just do steps 1 and 2. Write your answer in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. Okay. So to turn this into a whole number, you need to multiply it by 10. So you move it over 1. Okay, you also have to multiply this by 10, so you move this over 1. Then you would just solve this normally. Okay, you don't move it over 2 because you only moved this over 1. This one needs to be moved over 3. 1, 2, 3. So this also needs to be moved over 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Again, do not solve the whole thing. Just do steps 1 and 2. Set this up correctly. Go ahead and pause it. All right. The correct answers are you should check your work. Go ahead and pause that. All right. Now, actually do this whole problem. So set it up and then solve it. Go ahead and pause it. The correct answer is 8.11. Try this one in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. The correct answer is 300.75. And last problem. Try this one in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. The correct answer is 2050. That is it for this video. The last thing you need to do is go to Google Classrooms and answer all the questions that I gave you. That's it for this video. I will see you next time.